Hello, this is Robert. Excuse the mess, it's been winter. But this is just Robert Things, all the tools that make me happy. This is a table saw. Here's my 360 PSI. And that's my mower, 18 volt, both take 18 volts. I still have a different brand for my leaf blower and my weed eater. But I got a 40 volt hedge trimmer. Oh, that cuts like butter. It's smooth as butter. As you can see, one can never have enough batteries. Never have enough batteries. I have 4 amps. I have 4 amp. And boy, right here I got one that's on a 6 amp. I have a 6 amp on my circular saw because you just need that little oomph. I've got routers, I've got sanders, corded, and battery. I've got drills, I've got impact drivers. In fact, I even have a whole nother set of drill and impact driver for whenever these break. I've got jigsaw, I've got a nail gun, sawzall, router. Not a router, but that's a rotary cutoff. Tool holders. I've got a pole saw. There's a PSI box. Never have enough tools. And something I like to do when I'm working with tools is I like to use combinations. So, you know, a great combination is when you take a circular saw and you pair it with an impact driver. So when you're ready to cut the wood and then you're ready to screw the wood together. Perfect pairing. Another great pairing is when you're trying to get you want the sander and the circular saw pair great together. You cut it and then you sand to smooth that edge. Another great combination is a table saw or chop saw and your nail gun. You cut into planks, you're cutting the trim, and then you're nailing the trim in. Works great together. When you need to cut an intricate pattern like a circle, that's where your pal, the jigsaw, comes in. It's great. And we need to cut up some metal. You have options such as that and a reciprocating saw. You never have enough options. You also never know when you're going to need just a complete set of hand-powered screwdrivers. Hand-powered. But that's it. There's my shop vac. Bucket to pull broken old wood, or not nails and like metal blades and all that. There's Gertie. That's where all the work gets done. You gotta have a ladder. Gotta have a ladder. There's my drill press. Funny story about that. There's my routing table. My chargers. Bit sets. These are all the things that make me smile. A rotary tool set. Extra circular saws. How-to magazines, I love collecting those. I've actually used them on some old repairs. They're great for that. You got the scrap wood lying around I use on projects. Bucket of mud, though that got put up. That's probably not any good now. Still good. We can use it. I'm sure my wife will find something for me to do with it. Tool. I picked up that toolbox. We got primers and paints, and you know what? If you ever got a cutting board that's just not doing well, that's what you need to get right there. And it'll bring it back to life. Here's my 4 amp battery, some stains, and some paste wax. If you got a drawer that's stuck and it's the old fashioned and don't use the metal slides, that's what you need right there. Guess what I found? I have a way to sharpen these with this. Don't ever let someone tell you they don't make a sharpener for that. They do. You got certain tools like this. Multimeter will come in handy one day. Gotta have a flashlight. I need to get me more. The standalone prop flashlights. That's my router. The bits are expensive on that. There's some, I need some, I forget what they're called, to make a chamfer bits. They were expensive. The cheapest I found was like 138 bucks for a bit. You gotta have both pairs. It's insane. Brush attachments to go on your drill or your impact driver. I don't know about you, but I prefer my impact driver over drill because of how things stay secure, because you're always having to retighten the impact driver, or the drill. That's why I prefer my impact driver. But that's what I'm working with right now. My chop saw, my oscillator saw is being borrowed right now. All right, show you them. But that's what I got. I'm gonna start filling this, sorting through all of that, and it'll go in there soon. Eventually. One day. Maybe. Who knows?
They move too fast, honey. For pictures. Not me again.